Are there people in there now?
Kimberly, could you let people know this camera's hot?
What? Oh, there's one more.
Honored guests, welcome to Oregon Coast Community College's 32nd annual commencement ceremony. I'm Brigitte Reisling. I'm privileged to serve as the president of this incredible college. This evening is all about recognizing and celebrating the accomplishments of our outstanding class of 2020. Commencement this year is just a little different from any that we have had before in the history of our college. And we so regret that the circumstances in the world right now prevent our gathering together for an in-person celebration and recognition of our students. And so we will do our best to give the class of 2020 the send-off they deserve. We thank the students who shared their ideas and opinions about how we should celebrate this year's event, given the circumstances, and their suggestions brought us to this virtual celebration of the achievements of Oregon Coast Community College class of 2020. So tonight, present here in our Newport Commons are a small group of us in person, appropriately distanced and masked. And joining us virtually via Zoom are participating students, their friends and families, and more additional faculty and staff of the college. And I understand we have potentially 100 to 150 people out there listening to this. So welcome to each and every one of you. We're delighted you're with us tonight. So graduating students, we do hope that the circumstances do not in any way diminish your sense of accomplishment. We are always proud of our graduates for their persistence, their resiliency, and their heart. And in this strange term, in this strange year, our graduates have demonstrated these qualities in extraordinary and trying circumstances. So we're going to get started here and with acknowledging and celebrating you. And we have some traditions that we follow at Oregon Coast in commencement. And even though we're in this virtual environment, we're going to follow some of those traditions. And the first on that is that we always like to begin this with gratitude. And so I say to you students out there, we know that you have made sacrifices and worked so diligently to complete your studies and be here tonight. I hope during that time that you have also had in your life people that helped you along the way, your family, friends, mentors, staff, and teachers who were crucial in your journey. So we would like you all to take a moment now to think of these special people. And I know that if they're not with you in person tonight, they are sorely disappointed that that's not allowable. So I know you're all looking around and saying thank you and blowing, blowing kisses there. There are some other people that have also supported you, sort of unseen people, supported you in your journey. One of those groups is the Oregon Coast Community College Foundation, and they send their congratulations to you tonight as well. The board members and the donors that make up our foundation typically award close to $100,000 a year each year in scholarships. And this makes all the difference for some students in completing their education. To date, this foundation has contributed well over $1 million, enabling hundreds of Lincoln County students to complete their educations here at the college. And also, speaking of mostly unseen people who have supported you, we have our Board of Education. And without the board, the college would not exist. These are 7 elected officials. They are unpaid volunteers, and they help keep us focused on our mission of student success. Tonight, representing the board is founding member Jeff Outerkirk. Yes, he's been a board member with the college for 33 years. And Jeff is here to provide a welcome to you all from the board.
Thank you, Brigida. Good evening, class of 2020 and guests. On behalf of the Board of Oregon Coast Community College, the board chair, Nancy Osterland, and vice chair, Chris Chandler, welcome to our 32nd commencement ceremony. Your board members are elected, it has been said, to provide and from different sections of the county, and we also provide guidance and oversight to the college administration. While board members have a variety of duties, I speak for all of us when I say there is no part of this work that is more gratifying than participating in commencement each year. I wish you were here and I could be with you. 33 years ago, a group of engaged citizens believed that Lincoln County residents needed and deserved its own community college to provide access to higher education. It is my honor and privilege to serve on your college board, and I have attended every commencement ceremony. In considering my public service contributions, there is nothing that provides me with a greater sense of satisfaction and pride than to see, I wish I could, you graduates advancing on your path to a richer, more fulfilling life for yourself, your family, and your loved ones. And I'm confident that my sense of pride pales in comparison to the pride and joy that your family and loved ones feel as a result of your great accomplishments that bring us together tonight. We know that Oregon Coast Community College changes lives and brings a brighter future for you, your family, and for the entire community. The televised form of 2020's commencement is, as President Reisling said, unique. But the privilege to honor you, our graduates, remains unchanged. We congratulate and celebrate your accomplishment tonight, and may you each have great success in reaching your chosen goals.
Thank you, Jeff. Another tradition here at the college is at commencement the role of faculty marshal, who normally leads the faculty procession into the ceremony. Each year, the most senior faculty member serves in that role, representing in a way the contributions of all of the amazing instructors that we have here at the college. This year's faculty marshal is Julie Reynolds Otrudman. You will meet Julie shortly as she introduces some of our graduates. Another custom at the college is the Friend of the College Award. So each year, we select a community member or organization to receive the Friend of the College Award. This award recognizes an organization or a person who has made significant contributions furthering the vision, the mission, and the values and goals of our college. This year, we have selected C.J. Drake and the Georgia Pacific Mill in Toledo as our 2020 Friend of the College. C.J. and Georgia Pacific have been ardent supporters of the college, providing financial support for independent accreditation, new program development. They've supported our student scholarships and sponsored our events. And in February of this year, when the college earned independent accreditation, Georgia Pacific ran congratulatory ads throughout the county, and they brought champagne and toasted us at our celebration. Georgia Pacific has been a great friend of Oregon Coast Community College, and we look forward to all the work that we will continue to do together in the future. Accepting the award remotely on behalf of Georgia Pacific is my good friend, C.J. Drake.
Dear graduates, on behalf of Georgia Pacific, allow me to thank you and the college leadership, especially your president, Dr. Brigitte Reisling, for bestowing this honor. Georgia Pacific is delighted to be a friend of the college, and we're proud to partner with you to make our community a better place to live, work, and play. As a graduate of Oregon Coast Community College, you have learned the value of critical thinking. Indeed, the ability to think for yourselves, to examine all different sides of an issue or question before arriving at your own conclusions based on facts, evidence, and data is one of the great outcomes of a college education. Embracing diversity of thought and seeking wisdom from those with different life experiences, not necessarily those who already support your views, are essential to critical thinking. I know that Oregon Coast Community College has prepared you well for this lifelong pursuit of knowledge. I congratulate you on your graduation and wish you much success and happiness in the future.
Thank you, CJ. And now I'd like to take a moment to speak of our faculty. It is our faculty who make it possible for graduates to earn a first-class education here. I believe that teaching, when well done, is some of the most challenging and difficult work there is. This has been particularly true during these recent times. This spring, our faculty pivoted in just a week, 2 weeks, to bring their classes online, and they had little time and for many little prior experience to do that. And this spring, our classrooms, our virtual classrooms, were often a safe and welcoming place for students as those students cope with their own disruptions and the social, health, and economic impact of this pandemic we're all living through. And throughout it all, our faculty modeled rigorous, caring, student-focused instruction. I know that many of our faculty are with us on Zoom tonight. Hello, faculty in the room. And I want to say thank you to you all. You always make a deep and lasting difference, and that is truer than ever this year. Each year, Oregon Coast also honors a particular educator of the year. We put out a survey to students and we ask them who has made a difference for you in your time here. So nominees are identified by the students, and then we have a small committee that looks at those nominees and considers contributions both in and outside of the classroom. And this year, we are proud to add to this list over the years of our educator of the years, this year Patrick Masidi, who is faculty of English and writing, as our 2020 educator of the year. I think Patrick might be out there in Zoom somewhere. Congratulations. And Patrick has, part of this award is a granting of $500 for the recipient to use to support or advance student success at the college in any way they see fit. So congratulations to Patrick. Now, normally at this point in the ceremony, our tradition has been to include the musical interlude. That did not work out as well as we would have hoped in our technology here. So we needed to modify that. So rather than hearing from that live tonight, the performance has been made available to you on the college's YouTube channel, and the information is up on the screen. So you may tune into YouTube at any time, and you will hear our student Malia Storm singing "This Is the Moment," and she is accompanied by Dr. Mary Lee Scoville, our very talented and dedicated music faculty. And now it is time to begin the recognition of student achievements. Our commencement ceremony tonight recognizes several different types of achievements and milestones. Julia Reynolds or Trugman will lead us through the recognition of the students who have earned their national high school equivalency, commonly known as GED certificate. Julia, please come forward.
The GED, the General Educational Development Test, was first created at the end of World War II to accommodate returning soldiers who had dropped out to enter military service. It allowed them to show a level of academic skill comparable to a high school diploma and to enter various universities and training programs. The GED certificate is awarded after a student passes a comprehensive exam covering 4 subjects: language, arts, science, social studies, and mathematics. In 2014, the new GED test was rolled out. The test had not been updated since 2001. So just how difficult is the GED test? A study was conducted in 2016 to attempt to determine just that. The study consisted of giving the GED test to over 60,000 recently graduated high school students from over 200 schools across the United States. The result was that only 42% of these students were able to pass the GED. Most of these students passed 3 of the tests but failed the math test. The 3 students whose names I will be sharing with you tonight in a moment are not alone in their momentous achievement of earning their GED. During the 2019-20 academic year, OCCC had 17 additional GED graduates who, for life reasons, could not participate tonight. OCCC congratulates each of them and looks forward to supporting them in furthering their educational goals. So we have the 3 that I will read. Amber Perkins. She says her next step is to finish her Associate of General Studies degree at Oregon Coast Community College. Ashton White submitted this comment: thanks to my instructors at OCCC, Math is no longer the challenge it once was, and I now enjoy doing math, so much so that I have decided to declare it as my major. Alejandra Yareth Rosales Cortez is working with Head Start now, and her next step is to earn her Child Development Associate credential and then work to become a teacher. And Will.
Thanks, Julie, and congratulations to ED graduates. Tonight, I'm just going to take a few minutes to recognize our ESOL students from Oregon Coast Community College. Our ESOL students represent a wide variety of cultural and linguistic diversity. Since I've been at Oregon Coast, we have had students from 38 countries, from all continents, with 47 first languages spoken. Our ESOL students are some of the hardest working people you will ever meet, who put in many, many hours, sometimes many, many hours of hard work and attendance to learn what is often the very confusing and illogical language of English. And that these hours of attendance often begin or end very long days at work at often very difficult and taxing jobs. It's often said that the American dream is dead and no longer possible, but fortunately no one has told that to our ESOL students here. Oregon Coast ESOL students are some of the most dynamic and hardworking people you'll ever meet. There are current ESOL students and alumni from the program owning and managing successful businesses, running local nonprofits, volunteering in the community, providing our healthcare and caring for our elderly, studying for and completing college degrees and nursing degrees, way to go, Auntie Yancy, working at the State Employment Office, teaching in our schools, teaching at Oregon Coast Community College, winning Employee of the Year awards from the Newport Chamber of Commerce, studying for and completing their GEDs, and in general, as is particularly evident in these times, providing the backbone to Lincoln County's economy. So in closing, on behalf of the college and everyone here and everyone connected to the college, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of our ESOL students for all of your contributions to our community and for sharing your cultures with us and making OCCC and our community a much richer and dynamic place because of it. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dan Larum. I'm the Chief Academic Officer at Oregon Coast Community College. We will now begin the portion of our ceremony recognizing those students receiving the Associate of Arts Oregon Transfer degrees, the Associate of General Studies degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, and certificates of completion. First, it is my pleasure to introduce John Watson as your student speaker for Commencement 2020. John is an exceptional student, having received academic honors numerous times during his OCCC career while balancing work life, home life, and earning a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. For his efforts, John was named the 2019-2020 All-Oregon Academic Team, which recognizes high-achieving two-year college students who demonstrate academic excellence and intellectual rigor combined with leadership and service that extends their education beyond the classroom to benefit society. John has also been an active member of the Associated Student Government and Phi Theta Kappa, leading multiple successful projects and has been a strong advocate for his fellow students, representing the student voice to college leadership and college council. John is earning his transfer degree and plans to transfer to Oregon State University, where he'll major in microbiology, and then hopes to pursue a doctorate at OHSU, where he'll study and research diseases. John, come on up.
Thank you for that introduction. And thank you, Oregon Coast Community College, for the honor of speaking today. I would like to start with thanking a few more parties. Faculty, As students, we realize the work that you put in to making our education what it is. We thank you for the long hours, the early mornings, and the late nights of preparing and grading assignments. Administration. Your work largely goes unnoticed by us students, but we realize that you are what holds this school together and what prepares this college for greater heights, as well as us. So thank you. Facilities. As students, we thank you for providing us a clean school to learn at, and in light of recent events, a safe one. So thank you. Most importantly, I would like to thank all the families of everyone in attendance, because without you, none of this would be possible or worth it. Thank you. I would like to start with a quote that has helped me a lot. And it goes, "With every adversity bears with it the seed of equal advantage." And with that in mind, I'd like to recall my first class at Oregon Coast Community College. It was writing 121, Flora Hamilton. I had found the furthermost point in the room from any other human being, students. And I was terrified of them, especially public speaking. So it was Laura's beguiling nature to get me to speak. And through egging on questions, she got me to. This allowed me to break out of my shell, face fears, and become a better human being. And that's why I'm so proud of everyone in attendance, because we have all faced adversities. The class of 2020 not only have school, we have jobs. Sometimes we have multiple jobs. We have kids. We have family obligations, religious obligations, community obligations. And we do all that, and we come here, and we learn, and we graduate anyways. Society is facing one of the most dramatic changes, and everyone here decided to graduate anyways, and that's something to be proud of. And as we go forward in our lives, in our careers, and future academic studies, I hope for all of us to remember that the challenges that we will face bear with them the seed of equal advantage. Thank you.
As we confer degrees this evening, you'll see a variety of academic regalia, the wearing of which began in the Middle Ages and was adopted by academic institutions around the world. The white cord designates those graduates with the highest honors. They have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 and above. The gold honor stole indicates students who are members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. And some of you at home may be wearing a rainbow tassel to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community. Leadership of OCCC's Associated Student Government wear a light blue honor stole, and the red, white, and blue cords are worn by students and faculty who are veterans, and we honor their service to our country. Now, a little information about some of our degrees at OCCC. The Associate of Arts Oregon Transfer degree, or the AAOT, is designed to serve the requirements of students transferring to baccalaureate programs at Oregon's public universities. More than 30 OCCC students are graduating with an AAOT tonight. The Associate of Science Oregon Transfer degree, or the ASOT, is a business transfer program focusing on courses in business administration. It provides students with a marketable degree while keeping their options open for transfer to a baccalaureate program. we have 4 students graduating with an ASOT tonight. The Associate of General Studies, or the AGS, is a degree that provides students flexibility in using a variety of college-level courses to design a 2-year degree program in broad interdisciplinary areas. 11 students are graduating with an AGS. And finally, we have 2 students tonight graduating with a certificate in early childhood education. I would now like to invite faculty members to the podium to read the names of the graduates. Paul Lask, faculty in English, will read the names of the students earning the degree of Associate of Arts, Oregon Transfer. Paul, come on up.
Thanks, Dan. Mason Albrecht. Mason will be transferring to Western Oregon University and majoring in writing. Danielle Alvarado. After graduating, Daniel will begin wildland firefighting. Danica Bruce. Danica plans to transfer to Western Oregon University and hopes to be a translator for speakers of languages including Spanish, Russian, and French. Carly Carpenter. Carly's moved to Montana where she intends to find a bachelor's degree program that will help her achieve her goals. Christian Cook. He will be transferring to Western Oregon to pursue a teaching degree. Mary Davis. Haley Dean. Let's give Mary. Haley Dean. Haley intends to transfer to Oregon State University to pursue a degree in the physical sciences. Tesarina de Blasi. She will transfer to OSU and will major in geology with minors in anthropology and Spanish so that she may study the earth, cultures, and history everywhere. Adrian Frazier. Adrian plans to continue my pursuit of happiness. Jackson Garrett. Jackson plans to transfer to Oregon State University to major in anthropology. Savannah Haynes. Mercedes Howard. She plans to transfer to Western Oregon University in the fall. Ryan Johnson. Ryan is transferring to Arizona State University and will pursue a bachelor's degree in English. Haley Katsiaba. She plans on transferring to Oregon State University and majoring in history. Elena Lister. She's transferring to Dixie State University, where she will earn a degree in English in hopes of eventually becoming an editor and publisher. Annalisa Newman. She plans to attend Western Oregon University, where she will major in early education. Heather Robbins. She plans to transfer to PSU, where she will major in set design and plans on getting an internship at one of the Portland film hubs. Vista Sifford. She plans to transfer to Ultimate Medical Academy to start her career in medical coding. Addison Stevenson. Straight up, I still don't know, he told us about his next sex, but I'll figure it out eventually. Mahalia Storm. She'll be transferring to Oregon State University in the fall, where she will be majoring in anthropology with a focus on linguistics. Noah Stout. Noah plans to become an AmeriCorps volunteer and further his college education thereafter. JC Strader. JC will be transferring to Western Oregon University into the elementary and middle school teaching program. Chandler Turner. Chandler will be transferring to Western Oregon University to pursue a teaching degree. He intends to return to Lincoln County and join the Lincoln County School District as a teacher. Hunter Burtner. Hunter plans to look for a software job in the Portland or Salem area and is looking forward to buying a house in the next few years and fixing it up. Liza Walker. She will be attending amazing school. She has been accepted into the nursing program at Oregon Coast Community College for the fall. Hannah Watson. Hannah will transfer to Oregon State University, where she will pursue a degree in child and family studies. John Watson. John will be transferring to OSU to its microbiology program, which is the next step to reaching his goal of becoming a doctor. Ellen Wenzel. Ellen is transferring to Oregon State University this fall, where she plans on majoring in political science. Kian Wilson Keeler. She plans to study social science in Eugene. Dawson Wood. Dawson will be transferring to Western Oregon University and plans to become a teacher. Ian Wood. Ian plans to attend Western Oregon University in the fall to pursue a teaching degree, with an ultimate goal of working in the Lincoln County School District in just a few years. Finnegan Zaffaroni. Finnegan plans to transfer to Oregon State University, where he will major in English and sustainability. I would now like to invite Jennifer Fleming, math faculty, to the podium to read the names of the graduates for the Associate of Science Oregon Transfer degree, the Associate of General Studies degree, and the Certificate in Early Childhood Education.
Thank you, Paul. It is my honor to be here today to acknowledge those students who have earned an Associate of Science Oregon Transfer degree for business. And those students are Sydney LaCroix. She plans to transfer to Oregon State University, where she plans to major in accounting. Gemma Larson. Gemma is already attending Oregon State and plans to major in management. Afterwards, she plans to work for the Lincoln County School District and hopes to open her own small business. Samantha Plummer. She plans to attend Oregon State University, where she will pursue a degree in accounting. Kevelyn Tatman. She intends to pursue a bachelor's degree in marketing to create a happy life for her kids and for herself. It is now my honor to present those students who have earned an Associate of General Studies degree. And those students are Brandon Barclay. Brandon will continue to serve the country in the military. Ashley Brust. Ashley is planning on entering the wonderful world of aquariums and will start with an aquaculture internship at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Janelle Chavez. Cressa Rose Dunphy. She has been dual enrolled at Oregon State University and Oregon Coast Community College and will continue her studies as she pursues a master's degree in dietetics to become a registered dietitian. Stephen Fu. He plans to continue moving forward in life. Sharon Kang. Sharon plans on applying to the RN program right here at Oregon Coast Community College. Matthew Longworth. Matthew plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Anna Meredith. She plans to transfer to Blue Mountain College in Mississippi to earn her 4-year degree. Kristen Meredith. She plans to transfer to Mississippi College, where she will major in interior design. Sydney Purdom. I plan on getting a job on an acute care unit in a hospital to gain experience while earning my bachelor degree online, says Sydney. Alaire Swinstrom. Alaire plans to continue her college education. And it is now my honor to acknowledge those students who have earned an early childhood education certificate. And those students are Patricia Jarrett. She plans to continue her work at CSC Head Start right here in Newport while continuing her education in pursuit of a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. Jesus Juarez. Jesus says his next step is to continue his education. I would now like to invite to the podium Miss Marion Mann, who is part of the science faculty here at OCCC. Marion?
I'm honored to be here today to congratulate our 2020 graduates as they complete the aquarium science program. Students can either earn an Associate of Applied Science in Aquarium Science, a 2-year program, or a certificate of completion in aquarium science, a 1-year program followed by a bachelor's degree. The AQS program is unique in that it draws students from across the country with very diverse backgrounds and experiences. The AQS program provides students hands-on learning environments through our state-of-the-art aquarium science building. There, students are treated as industry professionals the minute they step foot through the door. Our graduates have many opportunities for real-world learning with our local partners, including the Oregon Coast Aquarium and Hatfield Marine Science Center. This year, we have 9 students completing the program. They go into a world in a very challenging time, but they are well prepared for success. And our students are Ashley Brust. She earns an AAS in Aquarium Science, Associate of General Study. Ashley is planning on entering the wonderful world of aquariums and will start with an aquaculture internship at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Jamie Hard, Associate of Applied Science, Aquarium Science. Jamie will be finishing up her internship with the Hatfield Marine Science Center as the Education Lab aquarist. Vanessa Van Oorn, she's earning an Associate of Applied Science in Aquarium Science. Kristen Woolery, Associate of Applied Science in Aquarium Science. Kristen has secured an internship with the Florida Aquarium Center for Conservation Facility, where she will be growing and researching different coral species. Now to the certificate in aquarium science. Haley Aronson, certificate in aquarium science. Haley has an internship with the Aquatic Animal Health Program at the Hatfield Marine Science Center. Gwendolyn Barnes, certificate in aquarium science. She will be interning at the Florida Aquarium. Elizabeth Gardner, certificate in aquarium science. Mina Grant, certificate in aquarium science. She's planning on entering the wonderful world of aquariums. Erin Hazel, certificate in aquarium science, and intends to find positions at an aquarium. Ronald Scher, certificate in aquarium science. He will be working in an aquarium after graduation. And now I would like to invite Linda Molino to the podium.
Hi, everybody. So I'm here to introduce our healthcare certificates and degrees. And I'm going to start off with the Advanced Emergency Medical Technician certificate. So this program was started in the 1990s at the request of the volunteer fire departments in Lincoln County. The OCC EMT program has a responsibility to society to educate competent healthcare workers and to provide for care and for the care of their patients and clients through first responder care using critical judgment, broadly based knowledge, and competent technical skills. It includes both basic and advanced components. The Advanced EMT certificate incorporates courses over 4 terms. The student is then eligible to apply for state and national certification. Our graduate is Lisa Daniels and Lisa Jean Daniels, and Lisa is her next step is to live and help take care of her community. Congratulations. Our next certificate is the Medical Assistant Certificate. The Medical Assistant program started at Oregon Coast Community College in 2012. It was in response to a community need. This group of 5 medical assistant graduates will join a community of 78 previous graduates, many of who are working throughout the range of clinics in Lincoln County. This year's class of graduates will be in high demand in clinical environments throughout the area. They too have one additional obstacle to overcome after tonight, and that is passing their first medical assistant, their national medical assistant exam, but we truly believe that they are ready for the test. And our medical assistant certificate graduates are Cicely Butler. She plans to continue at the Siletz Fire District Department and hopes to continue her education in the medical field. Georgia Arguello. Georgia plans to secure a job in the field in the Portland area and to pursue a nursing degree. Angela Martinez Hernandez. Angela Martinez Hernandez, she plans to work as a certified medical assistant here in Newport. Cyan Chastel Sharar. Cyan's next step is to move to Florida to pursue further education and focus on building a career. In the years to come, Cyan will work to become a certified EMT to go along with this MA certificate. Nathan Wallace. Nathan is hoping to, is going to stay here in Lincoln County and work for Samaritan Health Service as a certified medical assistant. Now to the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. So the next group of students will be graduating with this degree in nursing. The nursing program at Oregon Coast Community College started in 2006. When these students have degrees conferred upon them tonight, they will join a community of 225 graduates from our program. Many of our graduates are working nearby in Lincoln and neighboring counties, but others have moved away beyond this local vicinity and practices throughout the United States. They have one more hurdle before we can call them registered nurses. They must pass the National Board of Nursing exam, but the nursing faculty know that they will meet this final challenge. This morning, right outside the entrance to the college, and we celebrated the students through our annual pinning ceremony, which signifies the students' entrance into the profession of nursing. The nursing program at Oregon Coast Community College would not exist without the incredible support that it receives from the community, the foundation board, both in mentorship to our students and in terms of financial support. And I thank you all. This year started a new adventure for the Oregon Coast Community College nursing program as we expanded our program into Tillamook County through a collaboration with Tillamook Bay Community College. Wednesday, we met our 28 students for the nursing class of 2022, which includes 8 students from Tillamook Bay Community College. And now on to our graduates. This year, 16 students will be receiving their Associate Applied Science degrees in nursing. And they are Macy Abishan. And Macy is going to be pursuing her first job as a registered nurse. Afton Biddle. Afton is planning to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing and to explore emergency nursing. Shanti Bowman. I'm going to enjoy some much-deserved quality time with my favorite person in the universe and biggest cheerleader, my daughter, Matea. We are going to sleep in, go exploring, and play catch-up for all of our lost time. Anayansi Castellanos, Villanueva. Anna plans to apply for a position at Samaritan Pacific Community Hospital as a nurse on the acute care unit. She hopes to continue her education and work towards her bachelor's degree in nursing. Eventually, she plans to earn her master's in nursing to be able to inspire someone as the faculty at Oregon Coast Community College has inspired me. Brooke Clark. She will be transferring to a four-year university to complete her bachelor's in nursing and will begin work in Lincoln County as a nurse this fall. Alexandra Cortez. She plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing. Lily Feigl. She plans on moving back to Central Oregon to begin an RN position while pursuing a bachelor's degree in nursing. Natasha Grant. She will be transferring to Northwest Christian University to complete her master's degree in nursing education. David Gizar. He will be getting an Associate of Applied Science in Nursing and plans on pursuing his first position as a registered nurse. Kayla Henderson. She plans to work as a registered nurse in a local hospital and to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing online. Kayla started at Oregon Coast Community College as a high school CNA student. Teresa Knittel. She hopes to work in the hospital as an RN while continuing her education in pursuit of her master's degree. Ronnie O'Connor. I want to thank my husband, Rick, for changing jobs to be with me while I attended nursing school at Oregon Coast Community College, and for always being so supportive and understanding. In addition, I want to tell my son, daughter, and the rest of my family how much I appreciated them always being so encouraging and having faith in me. I am happy to say that we have decided to make Lincoln County our permanent home, where I can start working towards a successful career serving our community as a nurse. Cindy Perdom, I plan on getting a job on the acute care unit in the hospital to gain experience while earning my bachelor's degree online. Janice Roebuck. Janice's next step is to get a job in nursing and to pursue her bachelor's degree. Mary Scheidler. Mary will be pursuing her first position as a registered nurse. And Desiree Wynn. Desiree will be pursuing her first position as a registered nurse. Thank you. All right, I'm ready. We are here. Okay. All right, we've got it together. We have now heard the names and the achievements of the class of 2020. Jeff Ouderkirk, as representative of our elected Board of Education, how shall we proceed?
On behalf of the Board of Directors, we direct that the diplomas, certificates, and degrees be conferred.
This is going to go on for a little bit, but not too long. All right, so thank you, Mr. Ouderkirk, and members of the Board of Education. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the administration of Oregon Coast Community College, and by the power vested in me by the state of Oregon, it is my pleasure to confer upon these students out there in the world, and John here in the room, to confer upon these students the diplomas, certificates, and degrees earned, along with all the rights and responsibilities associated with the conferrals. Congratulations, graduates. Now, before we conclude this evening, the official rite and passage to becoming a college graduate is to move your tassel, this little guy here, from the right to the left side of your cap. So I hope out there in the Zoom world, we might have students with some tassels in hand and on their head. And so if you do, go ahead, or at least make the motion. Move that tassel right to left. There we go. Oh. So, and now the final tradition is that since I've been the president here at Oregon Coast, which, as I started with, is just the best job in the world, I like to end commencement with a quote for our graduates to take with them. And this year, I would like to quote our Educator of the Year, Patrick Masidi. And I didn't ask his permission to quote him, so if you're out there listening, Patrick, I'm asking now. Patrick, when I notified him that he was a recipient of this year's Educator of the Year award, wrote me a beautiful email. And in that email, he had some words about students, about really each of you graduates tonight. And I thought, this is the quote now. This is what I need to say this year. And so what Patrick said about our students is, no matter what their class grades reflect, our students deserve a 4-credit, 400 level A in resilience on their transcripts. They have been incredible. He went on to say, I fear that the majority of these students do not recognize just how incredible they have been. In fact, I fear they may blame themselves for their struggles and the barriers they have faced this term, rather than celebrate what they have achieved in the face of these unprecedented times. So I would join in Patrick with that. I think our deepest hope for all of you is you just realize how much you have overcome, and your persistence and resilience is just an inspiration to us all this year. So with that, friends, family, faculty, staff, students, and members of the Board of Education, I present, and to all the people out there in your homes, I present to you the incredible and resilient class of 2020. You are now graduates, and you are alumni of Oregon Coast Community College. Congratulations, and please let us know how you progress. We'd love to hear those stories of what you go on to do, because in our hearts, you will always be our students. Good night, and thank you, everyone.